Ravage them!
My Theurgy. I think I can use it now.
Theurgy charged!
Juno, hear me. Please help them.
Summoning! Orpheus! What's the plan here? How about this?
The best bet would be...
What's next? Oh, you just get that!
Persona! It's mine for the taking!
The hero never gives
What
up.
is optimal?
Orpheus!
That helps.
That was close.
Don't mind if I do. Persona! Ravage them!
For real?
Persona!
Damn it!
I can do this. This.
I'll hit them where it hurts. Freeze! Stay where you are!
Let's go! Here I come! Go back to hell! Count on you, buddy! I'm not screwing around! Coming through! Yes, goodbye! It's mine for the taking! Aztec! Persona! Ravage them!
Hell?
It's mine for the taking!
My footing!
Persona! Ravage them!
Summoning! Orpheus!
That'll help.
I'm reading your vitals. You're doing great.
Let's stay focused. This will do the trick. Persona!
Sonata-senpai's looking intense.
Let's do it! Caesar! It's mine for the taking! Persona!
It is time. No. Should I stand on this enemy? This is my resolve. Melody! Kirito-senpai looks really determined. I've already scanned this
What's the
one.
plan here? What's my next move? Use this.
One step at a time. Persona!
Much
Appreciate it.
obliged.
Arsene! Persona! Ravage them!
Abnormality detected.
It's mine for the taking!
If I could just get lucky.
That is optimal.
This is my series.
Yuji, I think I can use it now.
Time to take action.
This should help.
Persona! Ravage them! Persona! Persona! Ravage them! Real?
I can do this. Persona!
Thank you.
Just what the doctor ordered.
What are we waiting for? Let's see. Persona! Persona!
I'm hit!
Persona! Ravage them! Persona!
Dominate! Morpheus!
Much obliged. I'm at full power.
This should help.
Persona! Ravage them! It's mine for the taking! Persona!
Oh my god.
Ravage them!
Oh my god, I can win. I can win. Fuka, please. Fuka, please. Fuka, Fuka, please. Fuka, please. Fuka, please. Oh! I win. I win. I win. I win. Oh my god. It's over. It's over. Yes!
Take that! One last touch.
Oh my god!
You're going down! Now you
Say goodnight, Joker.
To recover before you get
Bitch!
Max firepower! Let's go! Heat things up!
Yes! Yes! Oh! 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 Oh, I did it! Oh, oh. I'm not picking up the signal anymore. It looks like we've won. He was so strong, he even had the same power as Aigis. That was a formidable fight. You can say that again. Good work out there. Still, though, I wonder who that was. He gave off such a strange reading. Like, it wasn't a shadow, but it wasn't human either. It was more like a mass of someone's thoughts or desires. The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
That means...
If I had to guess, I'd say the person was likely the product of the abyss of time reflecting someone's wish. Really? But none of us know who that person is, so I don't think any of us would have wished to encounter them. Maybe nobody wished to meet that specific person, but they could have wished for something like, I want to fight someone really strong, for example, something more vague. I was pushing that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, in that case, I guess your wish was granted. Maybe it's because you've been going into the abyss so often. I guess it's possible the abyss had nothing to do with it, and this was the doing of some other thing in some other place. A place other than the abyss?
How do I put this?
Maybe someone or multiple people's inner thoughts were manifested somewhere else, and that place connected to the abyss. And if the abyss used that connection to grant a wish, then maybe both it and the other place are equally responsible. This got too complicated, I'm lost. So she's talking about the metaverse. Me too, maybe we're just not meant to understand what happened. Oh my god. What are my rewards? Are you kidding me? That's my reward? The omnipotent ore? Oh my god. I can't even use that. I can't I've done everything in the game. There's nothing for me to use that on. I got fucking clowned on hard. What the fuck?
Good day. Oh my. How split. Oh, embarrassed. Oh my.
Oh, so after passing through that door, you met with someone who could use a persona? Intriguing. So that sort of thing may transpire in this place. Perhaps nothing is truly beyond the realm of possibility here. Just how you've encountered that mysterious figure time and again throughout your long, perilous journey. So she does say something.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Very well, then.
Oh my god. Alright, let me show you what I did. So, this was my setup. I had the Cannon of Eminence with magic ability. So that makes my magic attack super strong, which is why I was doing 5,000 damage with the Dark Theurgy. I had the Soul of Athena body armor, which nulls all ailments. You can also use something that has insta-heal, but I figured I would take the defense. Legs of Anguish, which reduces magic damage medium. That's the best magic reducing gear for Aigis. And then I used, not on the Omnipotent Orb, I used, where was it? This one, the Ring of Eminence, all stats +7, just because I didn't feel like grinding out Persona cards. Junpei, I had him use the Leviatine sword, which has Fire Boost, which is a 25% increase to all fire damage. He had the Armor of Light, which reduces magic damage high, the best armor in the game. He had the Leather Shoes of Eminence, which has Enduring Soul, which means that once he hits 0 HP, he gets a full refill. He had the Agni Bracers, which is Fire Amp, which increases fire damage by 50%. This is a crafting item. These are all crafting items. You have to craft them from the gem shop. This one you get from a Monad door. Oh, wait. Crafting, Monad door, and then the thing I used was the Monad door. Akihiko, he had the Fist of Heresy, which is anti-Ice Master, so that means in the first 3 turns, I didn't have to worry about him getting hit with the Ice Age attack, which is what Joker usually likes to use. He doesn't always use it, so it doesn't always help, but 99% of the time that I've done the fight, he usually pulls Ice Age out somewhere. And it's just good because Akihiko is weak to ice, so if you can avoid getting frozen so that it doesn't fuck up your attack pattern, super important. I tried not using this and tried using a magic evasion high. Don't even bother. You have to have anti-ice master. So if you're going to do this, absolutely get anti-ice master. You get it from Monad Doors. It's a random chest. It sucks, but you have to have this. It doesn't matter. Armor of Light, crafting item, reduce magic damage, same thing. Leather shoes, that was a Monad Door. Enduring Soul, I got him the Earrings of Grit, which is from the Monad Door, I think on the way to Joker. It gives him Endure so that he can survive with Enduring Soul and Endure, because he already has Electric Amp and Electric Boost. So giving him that earring wouldn't do anything for him because it doesn't stack more than once. Mitsuru had Kokosiki Senjin. It gives her all stats plus 5 plus magic ability, so basically just to make her a lot more beefy with her Thergy, that's really all it's for. Armor of Light, same thing. Oh, crafting item. Monad Door, and another crafting item. This gives her Ice Amp, gives her 50% more ice damage, which is also Thergy based, that's why we use that. Puka doesn't really matter, but just so you can see, I gave her 50 of this just because she has this, and then just so she has more SP, and that's just to get her Thergy charging. The rest doesn't really matter. This is just so that her SP charges. So yeah, that's really all that's for. The stats, I'll show you my stats. So the 3 personas I used, I had to build them myself. I used, obviously, oh god. I used Orpheus Telos. He doesn't have max stats, so you don't need to have max stats for him. He has Victory Cry, Salvation. He learns these 2. I put Regenerate 2 and 3 on him, just in case, to make sure Aigis survives when I don't heal in between turns. Endure and Enduring Soul, because you need both of those for Aigis, because she's the one that ends up getting the brunt of most attacks. Spellmaster, which reduces the SP cost of magic by half. That's very important, because you need to go into the boss fight with half SP for all party members, because half SP is what charges the Thergy gauge faster. I didn't do that, and I could barely make progress on the fight because I didn't realize that that was a thing. That was, if you were at low SP, your Thergy gauge charged faster, but that is a thing, so you have to do that if you're doing this on Heartless. Debilitate, obviously, I got that from a skill card, and that's just to keep Joker low. You can't use it all the time, but if you get him in a pattern where he uses Heat Riser and he's already down attack and defense, if you pop a Debilitate, you get those back down, and he loses his agility, so good to have. Milady, she's level 99. As you can see, I maxed her strength out, basically. She doesn't really need anything else, because you're only using her once. But I wanted to give her single target boost, because I needed to basically boost Primal Force, which is the strongest thing she can do, because she has Pierce Driver, which is a DLC Persona skill exclusive. It automatically strengthens Pierce skills by 75%. App Pupil just makes it so it can do crit. Obviously, Joker can't get crit on Heartless, but it's just there just to do extra damage, because even though he can't get critted, it can still up the damage. Pierce Boost is automatically strengthening Pierce skills by 25%. Crit Amp greatly raises the attack at crit rate. Once again, the only reason I have these on here is because while he can't get actually critted, he can get the crit damage stack. So that's why those are important. So that's why I built that. Pierce Amp will automatically strengthen Pierce skills by 50%. So basically, I've got 75, 25, and 50. So 150 times more, plus 15. So we're actually at 165% more damage. Plus the crit damage, which you probably adds in, I think, like a 1.5, 1.2. So we're looking at like almost 300% damage increase. So very important to do, Lady. I was doing about 1800 and 1900 damage, which is exactly what you need to get him low. And then I only use Arsene once in the fight, and that's just to get the Dark Thergy off. But because of that, and the Thergy is a multi-attack, you actually want multi-target boost because it's not a single target Theurgy, it's a multi-Theurgy, so you want this for it. Spellmaster, I only put that on there just because it's not that it really does anything, but it's just nice to have. Dark Driver, his DLC exclusive skill gives him 75% dark skill. Dark Boost gives him 25, that's 100. Dark Amp is 50, so 150. And then 15 is 165. That's why I was doing about 5,000 damage per time I used it. And then give him Enduring Soul just in case Joker does anything fucky and you don't want to die. And then Resist Light, of course, because you don't want him to get knocked down if Joker decides to use the light attack on you. So that's why I have him set up that way. And as you can see by their stats, I have his strength and magic basically where I want them to be, 80. As long as it's in the mid 80s, you can do enough damage with the Theurgy. Obviously, it's ideal to have it strength and magic maxed out because that's what the Theurgys are based on for their damage calculated with, but this was fine with what it is. And then I actually had to grind out my party member stats. And so Junpei, I gave him max strength, just because obviously his magic is a little bit lower, but I mean, I could have, in theory, if I wanted to hit like 3,000 consistently, I could have maxed his magic out and it would have gave me about 3,000 to 3,100. But I was doing about 2,800 and I knew that I was fine somewhere around there, 2,800 to 2,900, so I mean, that's more than enough. You don't need the 3,000. The 3,000 is just kind of overkill to make up for Mitsuru. His endurance, I put it up to 79. Obviously, it would have been nice to go to 99 because that fight fucking sucks and the more shit they can dodge, the better. But I'm almost guaranteed that it's so minuscule that they'll actually dodge any of Joker's attacks. So. Caesar, same thing. I got his strength to 99. That's just for his Theurgy. His magic I got to 88 because once again, his damage scales off of strength and magic, his Theurgy. So I wanted to make sure he was doing big dick numbers. And he was actually, even if I got this to 99, he was pretty much doing top damage because he can never really do 3,000 unless you get him all to 99 and he hits max damage. But usually he'll tend to fall in the 2,800 to 2,900 range. And that's really all you need. So I would say about here, as long as strength is maxed and magic is in the 80s, you're probably fine. And then this bitch right here, she was the bane of my existence. So I maxed out her strength just because, or her magic, obviously. She's magic based, and her strength I boosted up to 70. It could have put it to 80, but she was hitting at least 2,200 consistently, which is all I really need. Sometimes she can do 2,300, but I was trying to do the least amount of grinding possible because I already spent like 20 plus hours grinding for gear. And I also gave her max invasion, but obviously, as you can see, that didn't do shit, so I'm very skeptical about whether invasion is even useful for this fight on Heartless because she doesn't dodge shit. The only thing I could think of is that, endurance is how much damage she takes, but you'd have to grind out her HP to be at least 700 for her to survive anything. And I didn't feel like doing that, so the endurance didn't really help that much. But if I grinded her HP out, it would have been a lot better. And that was basically my setup. Obviously, Fuka, I kept her SP at half. It doesn't really matter what you put on her, but I kept her SP at half so that her Theurgy could charge consistently faster. And yeah, that was it.